In this video, I would like to talk to you about different types of pocket diapers. So the cloth diapers are diapers that you can wash and reuse, and there are many different types of cloth diapers or diaper systems, and one of them is the pocket diaper. And a pocket diaper is called a pocket diaper because you have one layer that is usually a waterproof fabric, like this one is PUL, and then you have one layer that is usually stay dry liner, and then both layers are sewn in together, but they have a little hole where you can stuff in the absorbency, so whatever you choose to use as absorbency, and this creates a little pocket, and that's why it's called a pocket diaper. So within the pocket diaper there are many different features, and there are different types of pocket diapers, and that's what I want to address here in this video. So the first thing that I want to address is the closure. So you can either close them with velcro. So here I have here all my diapers are actually with velcro, or depending on where you live, you can call them hook and loop. I call them velcro, and the way you use them is just like a disposable diaper. So basically they have these little tabs here that you use when you wash them so that they don't get damaged while washing, and then you just close them like a normal disposable, and that's how you adjust if it's a bigger baby, a smaller baby, and so on. Another option is, instead of velcro, you can close the diaper. There are some diapers that close with snaps. So these are snaps. These are actually called rice snaps because they are used to make the diaper bigger. So I have here, for instance, a diaper that is in the bigger rice setting, but if I would close them like this, then it would get much smaller, and it would be then suitable for a small newborn baby, for instance. And so you can also have these snaps here, and then they would close with snaps. The biggest advantage of snaps is that, in my opinion, is that it's readily available everywhere. So you can find them everywhere. Most diapers will be with snaps, and so it's just what's easier to find. So the other advantage is that they usually last longer than the velcro. So if you want to maybe sell your diapers or reuse them for many children, it might be better with snaps. I don't know that. I cannot really say. I'm really happy with velcro, to be honest. The advantage of velcro is that, and that's the main reason why we bought it, is that it's very easy to put and take off. And that's really important for us because my son is currently potty training, and he needs to be able to take out his diaper by himself to be able to go to the potty. So that was really important to us, and that's the reason why we use velcro. It's also, of course, much easier to adjust. So anyone can do it because it's like a disposable diaper, so it's easier for the husband, the grandmother, the mother-in-law, etc., whoever is taking care of the kid, to put the diaper on. Another feature of pocket diapers that I want to address is how many pockets is available in the diaper. So here I have one pocket, and here I have two pockets. 1, 2. And the biggest advantage of having two pockets, so this is called a double pocket diaper, is that with two pockets you can first easily stuff, because I can, for instance, stuff here with one hand, and then with the other hand I'm here pulling, so it's much faster and easier to stuff the diaper. Another advantage is if I want to have more absorbency, for instance, in the front, it's much easier to just fill it up from the front here, something folded here that I just want here, than to go from here from the back, stuff all the way in, and then try and adjust it in the right place. It's not that you cannot do it, it's just that it's easier like this. Another advantage of having the two pocket diapers is, in my case, because I like to stuff my liners also. So these are liners that you use to catch the poop, and typically you just put them like this on top, but I like to stuff them. So for instance, here in a single pocket diaper I will stuff them like this, inside the pocket, so a little bit more like this. They stay here so that they are stuck. I can show you here one diaper that is already stuffed. So it's here inside, and when my son takes out his diaper by himself, nothing falls down. Everything stays together. And that's important for me because you never know when he's going to do that or where. So I like to stuff my liners. And here, the liner is only stuffed on one side, so it's not as secure as here where I can stuff it on both sides, and then it really stays put. So it's like if there's poop, it also is easier to like keep this contained than here a bit, if you know what I mean. So that's the 2 pocket diapers. Another feature also of some diapers, for instance this one, is that it has a snap here that you can use to put snap-in inserts. So a pocket diaper, you usually will stuff the whatever type of absorbency you want to use inside. I said I have a video on that. But if you prefer to have, you can also put the absorbency here on top and use it as if it was a cover diaper. And some diapers will have also here a snap that you can use to put an insert that also has a snap, so that the insert stays on top but stays stuck to the diaper. And then basically you have an all-in-2 diaper. So this diaper, for instance, you can use as a pocket diaper, as a cover diaper, or as a snap-in diaper. So or as an all-in-2 diaper. So yeah, that's another feature. Another feature also is the type of pocket. So you will see here, this is a very wide pocket that doesn't have an elastic. So it's just cut fabric. The fabric is just cut. And here, the opening is with an elastic. The biggest advantage of having an elastic opening is that, for instance, if you like to do like me, put the liners inside, then the liner stays here better than, for instance, if you had one of these diapers that only had one pocket. I don't think the liner would stay here as good because it will just come off. With 2 pockets, you don't have that problem because then it just stays on both sides and it won't come out anyway. But yeah, I would say that's the biggest advantage of having an elastic here. But other than that, of course, this is much better because here I can fit a huge hand with a lot of stuffing. I can put my whole arm inside very easily, and it's much easier than here where I'm very stuck. And I always have here this elastic around my hand and it's a bit harder to move around. So here is me moving and here is me moving. So of course, this is easier to stuff. Another feature is these flaps. So some diapers will have a flap like this around, see, around the pocket, and others won't. The advantage of these flaps is that, first of all, they help keep the inserts contained. So if the inserts are popping out a little, this will cover them. Whereas here, you usually don't have that. Although here, the inserts also don't come out usually because of such a small pocket and with an elastic. But still, here you have this extra protection. And the biggest advantage is that this diaper, this flap here, is actually a waterproof fabric, which is the same fabric as here. So it's PUL, so it's waterproof. So if by any reason the inserts are coming out, either because you stuff them too much or because your kid is touching the diaper and this is just moving or something, and this touches the clothes won't get wet because this is waterproof. So that's very good. Another feature I want to talk about is double gussets. So in this diaper, you have single leg gussets. These are these elastics. Whereas here you have double leg gussets. So you have 2 layers of gussets. And these ones are very useful. I'm going to put here side by side so you can see. So first of all, this creates a lot of little holes here. And this is great at keeping, let's say, a lot of water or pee goes here. They will stay stuck here between. Whereas here they don't have as many holes to hide the water. See the difference side by side? Another difference is that if there is a lot of pee or even liquid poop, it will get hold here first, and then if it does move along, it still has another second barrier, but it has this first barrier, and it usually this first barrier is enough, and nothing will even go here. So this is very good. Whereas here, it immediately goes here, and of course, if it passes, then it will wet. This is especially good for newborn poop and for heavy wetters or older kids like toddlers that pee a lot, and for instance for night diapers. This is called an internal double gusset because the gusset is the second row of elastic is inside. So you have here the outer one and then here another one. There is also external leg gussets, and I'm going to show you here one for you to see. So this, I don't have any, so I'm just going to show you here. So here you can see the elastic is outside. So this is one elastic and the second elastic. And the gusset is an outer gusset. And the biggest advantage of this is that you can use more, so you can stuff your diaper more and have more inserts or whatever absorbents you wish to have. And still, you will probably not have then leg gaps. Whereas if I would put a lot of absorbency here, that would make a huge bulk here, then this would kind of come out here, and the leg would be here, and it would be a little more likely to get leg gaps, and then that pee comes through these holes, because the elastic is supposed to always go around the baby leg, so around the crotch, and the same way like an underwear goes. And if you have a gap, that's really not good. And with this type of the gussets, you are able then to have more bulk. So it's good for the evening, or I assume it's good for the evening. As I said, I don't have any. And the reason I don't have any is because the price for me is prohibitive. So this is, there are also cheap brands with outer gussets, but they all have snaps. And as I said, we need to have velcro because my son is potty training, so I need him to be able to take off his diaper by himself. But with velcro, it's very hard to find diapers that have external double gussets. And I'm going to tell you the diapers that I know or that I can find here in Germany. So the most famous one is this one, is called Bamboolik. And this really sounds like a great diaper. If I had money, if you have money, I can recommend, even though I've never used them, because it just sounds awesome. But the price is 37 euros. And that's definitely prohibitive for me. Another brand also that is a bit cheaper, it's called Breberky. This is a Polish brand. And with shipping, it costs around 25 euros. And then you can also order from Aliexpress, this brand here, which is Maboj. And this one you can buy for 16 euros. 16 euros, some people might find cheap. For me, it's still a prohibitive price, unfortunately. Because, I mean, I have 24 diapers. If I would pay 15 or 20 euros or 35 euros per diaper, this would be really too expensive for me, and I really couldn't afford it. So this is unfortunately not something I can pay, but these internal leg gussets so far have been okay for us. So my son is now 2.5 years old and is 14 kilos, and we don't have problems with leg gaps. Even with these diapers, so we use these diapers for daytime, and we don't really have, that only have one single gusset, and we don't really have leg gaps or leaks. So I would say, of course, this diaper is not very good for the night, at least for us, for an older kid. But with double gussets is absolutely no problem. So so far I don't really see the need to also spend so much money on a diaper. Might change in the future, but for now it's how we are. So another feature I want to talk about also is big kids diapers. So this is a big kids diaper. It's I can show you here the size for you to see in comparison. So you can see here, this one is bigger than this one. I mean, here I have the snaps, but let me check here. Okay, here you can see. So I hope you can see that they are, this one is bigger than this one. It's also wider. If I would put this one on top of this one, You can see here it's also wider, and also here it's bigger. So and also here, if you can see that this one is wider. So you of course can fit a lot more absorbency here. So all these diapers here are meant from, so they call them newborn to potty diapers, because you can use them since the kid is born until about 3 years old, so 15 kilos. And this diaper here is the next size, so this one is from 2 years old to 5 to 6 years old, depending on the diaper you buy and also on the size of your baby. So these diapers are great for the night. This is what we use currently for the night, because you can stuff them with a lot more bulk. So you can, they work great for the night. This is what we use for the night. I have another video on night diapers if you want to check that out, and there I explain exactly how we use them. But basically this is a double gusset diaper, a single pocket double gusset diaper. Of course, I would love if they made this diaper in big size. Unfortunately, they don't. So this is, but still the double gussets are really very useful. So this is a big kids diaper. So now that I already went through all the different features of a diaper, I want to go now through some money, so brands, right? So how much they cost. So I just wanna go through. You can of course spend a lot of money on diapers. I already gave you here some example. The cheapest diaper, the cheapest pocket diaper that you can find here in Germany is from this brand. It's called Blümchen. They are an Austrian brand, and they cost with shipping around 20 euros. So depending where you buy it, 15 to 20 euros. And they are basically very similar to this diaper. So they are also single gusset with a single pocket with elastic also. The only difference is that here they will have a stripe that is like this one, so it's waterproof. But other than that, it's pretty much this one. And even 20 euros, as I said, for me it's too much. So I want to go through cheap alternatives to offer you. So this one is a brand called Littles and Bloomz, and this is available on Amazon with Prime delivery. So of course this is great. I'm sorry, I'm not able here to focus for some reason. The phone is not cooperating with me. But yeah, this diaper here, this brand, the biggest advantage is that you can buy it on Amazon Prime, and yeah, they cost around 5 euros per diaper. You can also buy them on Aliexpress, and then they will cost 4 euros per diaper, or even cheaper depending on how many you buy. And the biggest advantage for me, as I said, is that you can buy on Amazon Prime, because you can just return it. If you don't like it, you can try. Of course, not really pee or poop on it, but you know, just try it on your baby, try and put it, take it out, and then see if it's something that you can imagine yourself using. It's a cheap brand that is available with next day delivery. I think that's great, and that you can easily return, because yeah, it's Amazon and it's very easy to return on Amazon without any stress, right? So that's the biggest advantage of this brand. That having said, if I knew what I know today, I wouldn't buy these and I would go straight to these other ones, because as I showed you, the features are better. But these ones, unfortunately, are only available on AliExpress. So that takes 3 weeks to come. And yeah, that is a disadvantage when you need something fast and something that is good, because this is not bad. I have been using this for a while now, and as day diapers, they are perfectly fine. My son likes the patterns a lot. So, and as I said, they are cheap. These diapers here, they cost all between 5 and 6 euros, sometimes a bit more, depends if you get the promotion. AliExpress is always a little, depending on whether you get the promotion or not. The brand I buy is called EezKoala. I hope you can see here. Oh my God, my phone is really not cooperating, I'm sorry. EezKoala, and they are the manufacturer of all these diapers, but they also sell white label, which means you can also buy these then from other sellers. For instance, this diaper is from a seller called Wizinfant, but it's this diaper. It's the same, but it's cheaper because it's white label. So that's, of course, an advantage. And there are also different sellers and different brands on Aliexpress for different prices, as I already showed you before. But basically, these are the brands we use. We are very satisfied with what we have, and I don't think you need all these diapers, as I said, are pretty affordable, and I don't think it's necessary to spend a lot of money to use cloth diapers. And I hope this video has showed you that. If you have any questions, feel free to write me in the comments.